A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we see who's better in the NFC. Between the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. Couple of teams here who began the year with wins. Let's see who can make it 2-0 as off we go in week 2. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Kyler starting off with the throw. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That chunk's worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Ball at 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of a defense.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Play action now, Murray. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Murray from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the lane. Zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40.
Set, ready. Check.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. This is Lee Gantz working the left side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Young working from the gun. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Ready.
First carry now for Jonathan Brooks. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Okay,
Nice run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Black, 4, putt.
Back to throw, here's Young. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Set.
On play action, here's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the run. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Panthers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
And going play action. Young. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Down, ready.
They give to Brooks, running right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
46-yard line.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Set, ready. Claws red.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. Running down the left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He finds Brown right side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
4 yards.
On I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down carry for Pacheco. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Kyler throwing here. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down. No luck on the look to his back. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Murray on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Launching deep down the right. He's got it down the sideline. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now we give left side to Pacheco. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Pacheco does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll try to run with Pacheco. And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals make it a one-score game in the first half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Trevor Etienne to return this. This makes it up to the 25.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. You, yellow. 52 blue. Green jack. 10.
Young on the play action. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Brooks on the counter. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Seal, black. Here we go. Blue, 32. Set, go.
Play action now, Young. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Ready up. Ready, ready. Black 40.
Out of the gun, Young. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Got it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Black shot. Needle blue. Ready?
They're going for it. Young. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they get this down to the 28. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They're going play action. It's Murray. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2-2.
Setting up the screen here for Harrison. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
An extra corner into the game for the Panthers. 3rd down.
2-2.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Gain on the play.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They snap it to Murray. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Ready.
Young throwing here. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
10 plus.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. All right, Leggett makes the grab. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Down. 50. Field. Black. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
52 blaster. 45. White. Hut, hut.
To the air on 1st down. Young. On the move. Headed right. He's keeping it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina 1st.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
6. Mega. Chop. 17. Ready.
1st down. Young. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd.
Ready. Black. 95. Ready.
Trying again, following the set. That's complete to Leggett. It's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Ready up.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Set. Hut. Yellow. 43. Set.
Young working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. Yes, the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Jimmy Horn here on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Get him. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. That's caught. Jimmy Horn Jr. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the double.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Set, cut.
From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Set. 50, green. Set, cut.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down.
Fight, I turn out. Red, 38.
Motion man sent left.
Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Got a man, and Horn has it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60 red. 60
Now they
red.
send their back in motion right.
Cut.
Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
Now Young. And down he goes. The Cardinals got there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That's why these coaches get paid, what they get paid. You got to make adjustments. That's a different look at defense than the one we saw in the first half. And you got to keep fighting, keep scratching, keep clawing, because that effort is going to be key here the rest of the way.
On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on 4th down. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the game stays at 11.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. At the Panthers.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. It's Pacheco again. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Murray. It's cut by Harrison. And what a hit there. Allen Sheep pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Cardinals, 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Go on, hurt.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
2-2-1.
Off the play action, here's Murray. Headed out right. He tucks it and takes off. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Let's go.
Carried by Brooks to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter.
2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 60 ready. 6 ready.
From the 27. This is cut downfield by Horn. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Play action now. Young. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 52 blue.
Motioning the tight end now.
Set.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And they bring him down around the 34.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Black 4. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow. Set.
Running once more with Brooks. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
95. Hut.
From the 16. Set up the screen. Brooks. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the 4th.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
45. White. Set. Hut.
Into the hands of Leggett. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Set. 50. Green. Blue. Check. Hut.
Here's Brooks. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first to stop this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal.
Ready. 10 Black. Ready.
Young looking to throw. And it's cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a 9-point advantage. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Brought in inside the 20. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
2-minute warnings there to help them, but still need 2 scores and just have that lone timeout left. 1st down from the red zone. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second and 3 now. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Hancock. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just...
And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. That's taken on the 7. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
3rd down, Connor gets it. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here he is to throw. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Stop.
Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Trevin Wallace has it. And the Panthers make the play that should win them this game. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Brooks on the give, headed right. And he will have the Panthers 1st down. And that's the last little bit they needed, Brock, to clinch this win.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
And the Panther 1st down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on. Set. Red. 38. Hut.
Going to the ground again on Brooks. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.